What is in my face? This isn't a room, man.
He's about to get thrown out.
We get to our other stories. Remember folks has Slug Shorty in a suitcase?
In a suitcase, bro. The first date. Wait, no, the first date.
And now I can really, now that I'm a junior, I can really confirm who that was. But we're not gonna do that.
He snuck her in a suitcase on the first day in class. It was still moving day, so they thought it was sweet. He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just moving in my stuff late." And then Shorty get to like moving and fidgeting in the gym. Niggas, is that a dog? Nah, it's not a dog. And you feel me? And then yada yada yada.
What's your week?
This is the beginning of freshman year. We're staying in Beckwith at CAU, aka Section 8.
Wait, what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was a year after me.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm staying at Section 8, and I had two of my friends. They snuck through the window.
You was on the first floor?
Yeah, I was on the first floor. They snuck through the window, and they was just chilling and we was eating tacos and stuff. We wasn't like doing nothing because like they was legit friends. But then what happened was they was being too goddamn loud, you know, as people are, and they came knocking on the door.
I have to understand.
I understand. Someone's knocking on the door.
And shit like that, you hear me? And then what happened was we had a system because they've been over sneaking in like all the time. So as soon as someone knocks on the door, you hop your ass to the goddamn closet. We had two closets, and then both of them they knew their positions. I swear, I kid you not, knew the positions. And I would come in, and as soon as I came in, it is what it is. You come back outside. I guess they got too comfortable because as soon as the RA came in, I literally came right back in. They was coming out the closet. Gave ourselves up. And the reason why they said they came in because they heard us talking in the hallways. So we had to end up getting a fine for both of them, which is $500 total.
So my friend from back home, Willie, he goes to Clark, right? So basically, one day I had needed him to sleep. I do lashes, so I needed him to sneak somebody in for me, right? So, like, I don't know if you watching this and you know about Brawley, you know, like, if you know, you know. They ain't playing around there, but I'm gonna get my coin regardless. So I had to have Willie sneak the people in. So Willie, I don't know what happened. They tried to tell him to stop at the door. For whatever reason, he felt like he didn't have to do that. So he left, like they were telling him, come on. Willie sped through the lobby, got on the elevator. So the RAs, they just like OD, like, so they follow him up the steps. When I say they chased this man from the first floor to the third floor, like running after him, telling him to stop.
Willie told them that he was gonna sue them for harassment.
Yeah, so then look, so then they had the police come to my door. Man, I don't know what's going on because he ain't called me and told me that he couldn't get in. So long story short, he ended up in the shower. It was just a lie. It was a lie.
Then I'm the one who answered the door. It was public safety. And so
I said police is public safety.
They said, where's the boy? I said, what are you talking about? Knowing that he had just came in out of breath, telling me the story, all of this. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You got 2 seconds. You got 2 seconds, or you got 2 seconds, or everybody in here getting in trouble. I said, well,
he's in the shower.
No, I didn't tell.
I thought you said he was in the shower.
I didn't tell. He was in the shower, but I didn't tell.
Oh, I thought you did tell.
I was like, I don't know. And so she came in, and then like everybody was looking at me like we all finna get fined. So I was like, he's somewhere in here. I don't know where he at. So then she found him in the shower. Yeah, it was wild.
So long story short, I got fined, Willie got fined, everybody got fined. But I fought it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to fight the charges every time. Period. I ain't had nothing to do with it.
I ain't beat the case, bitch, I did the race.
So me, I live in the Beck Mansion. It's different, you know, names of it. We call it Section 8, Beck Mansion, Backstory, Beck Hall, you know, it's a lot of that. But one of my wildest stories of visitation is, I would say the first day I have the record for having 5 girls check in. So everybody was looking at me like I'm legendary Gucci glove. But that's not saying I did something with all of them, but you know, I had a lot going in and out. And
what you don't know is Eric has a foot fetish.
Fucking crazy fucking visitation stories like 2020 Beckwith. way different from any of that shit after. Like, I don't care what nobody got to say. Like, we ain't got those gates or whatever the fuck y'all got. Like y'all windows can't open or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Y'all had to like do something special to open y'all fucking windows.
Yeah.
We ain't have none of that shit. We ain't have no fucking gates. We ain't have no fucking speed bumps.
Yeah.
We didn't have none of that shit. Like, we was sneaking folks in on the first floor, like, just open the window and that's it.
He said Eric.
Hey, Stokely over here talking about himself hypothetically.
Hey, nah. Ain't nothing wrong with little feet.
But I checked in a lot.
White
of
toes get me
females,
every time.
And the next day, my sweet mates thought I was strangling the girl last night. So I'm gonna just put it like that.
You can't just say that.
Oh, hey, come on, dude.
Feels like they cheeks grip super hard. Like, can't be scared to just tattletale strangle it out.
I need protection from the scariest guy in town. Here's his picture.
He doesn't look so tough.
I tattled on him, and now he wants to strangle me with his diabolical hands.
There's one that I guess like Spade said, folks get a little too comfortable. And instead of walking our happy ass out the front door, we said, fuck it, let's all just go out the window. So because like the way the window was set up, it's like you go out on the window and it was like this grate, and then there was like a hill that goes down. I don't know if you know what I'm
you talking about in the back.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah.
It's easy as fuck because you walk up this hill and then that's a grate and then the window is right there.
Right.
So one of my homeboys gets up, he gets in the window, he takes like one step out, and he just said, oh shit, it's Camp Sec, and just like falls back down in the window. And then like, you know, they saw us obviously because of the shit. And then like, so everybody started running, and then like, they ended up showing up. It turned into a whole fucking situation. Like, shit, I got some homeboys that got stories worse than that, but those stories are not for me to tell.
Right.
All we wanted the same privileges you gave Quincy.
Well, you've got them. You have my permission to spend the night with a man. This man. Sleep tight.
Honestly, I ain't even gonna hold you. We don't stay on campus no more, so we don't care. I feel like they need to go through the same thing we had to go through, so it shouldn't be no changes. Cause you know what I'm saying? I had to get fined every damn day, so they need to get fined every day. Period.
Should there be visitation for upperclassmen? No. Fuck no. None of that shit. Georgia Tech don't do that shit. Georgia State don't do that shit. Like Emory don't do that shit. What the fuck?
Like, bro, I wish it wasn't no visitation. That shit goofy. Like, you gotta think, like, I'm a grown man.
It's already so much. It's already so much.
Bugs will be pregnant.
AIDS is pregnant. Right? It's already so bad.
Anyways, so
you think that visitation is what's stopping pregnancy?
No, but it's a small dent. You feel me? You know, like when you foul tip a ball, it's like
every hurdle, you feel me, is like a step in the right direction.
right.
I never got fined. I snuck in successfully and snuck people in successfully. You know, I feel like, you know, what? At this point, you know, I haven't had any, you know, endeavors besides the Du Bois Hall incident. But, you know, I feel like if the rules were to change, I feel like maybe, at least on the weekends, you know, it could change.
I mean, the time
Weekdays
is a
I
little
get, because
late
we
too.
are still in school.
I mean, not late. The time is early. Like, I think it's like 11:30 or something. People ain't even going outside till 12. Don't not start till 1.
You can't even do your homework. Now you forced to pick a nigga over your homework because you got to see him between 6 and 11.
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, honestly, like, and then if you got a business, like, y'all taking money out my pocket, that's when it become an issue.
An issue.
And Johnny, if you're watching this, what's his name? What's his title?
I don't know.
The manager of Brawley, whatever you are. Oh, I'm still mad.
The general manager.
The general manager of Brawley.
Goddamn general manager.
Jonathan Surrey. Yeah, I'm mad. Period.
Oh, you got that boy name right.
Yeah, HBCU experience. So like,
But if we could keep that to the freshmen, that'd be great. Like, come on, we like.
man, I feel like
I'm a 20-year-old man. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
I feel like the end date, like the ending time, sometimes be like 12 o'clock, like 1 o'clock. I feel like that's cool. But I feel like they should like make that bit like earlier though. Like, cause sometimes
Give us like
we
noon to midnight.
I take noon, bro. Noon.
Noon to midnight. I really wouldn't even be that mad, bro.
Alabama. I hope that's a talking crock pot. Sir, I'm not from Alabama. I'm from Jasper, Texas.
Well, now that we've got that all cleared up, who is under your bed?
Come on out, Janetta. I think they know.
Like, I was a little confident because I was on the 4th floor, right? I did not want to come down to get nobody. I was not fucking with it, like not doing it. So I'd like get my wallet, I open my window, I see you go down there, I'll be like, just throw that bitch. So the wallet falls all the way down. Of course, what's in my wallet is my ID. Right. So like she takes the ID and like she goes, she swipes it. And then when she coming in, the RA is like, I guess she was like, who are you? Like, let me see your ID. What the fuck? Like, it's a white guy on the ID. Like she's not gonna get away with that shit. So like my shit got took, she got kicked out. I got fined like $150. Yeah, they really be fucking busting your balls on this shit. That's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like
or your ovaries. I don't want to be sexist.
Fuck it. I know. My homie had to sneak this shorty in. She came in that bitch with no socks. She had to ask me for some socks. Like, hey, bro, let me see some socks.
You give them to her? Yeah. What type of socks was it?
Were they your best socks? That's the crazy part. They were one of my favorite socks. No, she gave them right back. I'm like, you can't wash these joints or nothing. Like, damn, bro, you feel me? Shout out to them. I was fucking with them.
Oh, I got kicked out of a dorm freshman year. You know what I'm saying? I was young. I was hitting it. Period. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna water it down. So basically, like, you know, I have my little boyfriend. But he stayed in Graves. Huh?
Your little yeah.
Yeah, my little yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, you know, he was in Graves and I got kicked out because I'm very loud, like I can't help it. And there was a roach in the hallway on the way to his dorm. At that time I was very sheltered. I had never seen a cockroach. So I was very concerned. So I was like, oh my gosh, the roach in the hallway. So finally we heard the RAs coming, so I was like hiding. Long story short, they had to escort me out. I was embarrassed.
You feel me? I ain't even live in Du Bois. I ain't live in Du Bois, but they used to call me over to help me sneak shorties in because we was just still Team 6.
We had empty.
It was 6 niggas who was just dedicated to sneaking girls in.
It was literally like, yo, ding ding ding, we need. All right,
that's really what you learn in NSO.
Throwing rocks, ding, we got folks over here. What is that? You instantly And the crazy thing is, like, it worked for like what?
That shit worked till damn near Visitation.
Almost the end, bro. All the way to the end of Visitation until one dude got too thirsty and we were like, it was like a silent code.
And I felt bad for, I didn't even live in Du Bois, but I felt bad because I knew exactly who it was.
It was so clean, like we just, you feel me, everybody was in and out. We had a silent code.
That nigga felt
don't sneak them in too early, like, you feel me. As soon as Visitation's over, let them go, you feel me. Bring them back like 30-40 minutes later. Cool, dude, you gotta do.
You know, in Beckwith, we do this crazy thing called walking through the front. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that.
Okay, so we was in Du Bois. We wasn't doing nothing in there. Like, Visitation ends so early, and at like 12, and we wasn't done with the conversation that we was having. So we went in the boy room.
Talking about a conversation.
We went in Eric. We went in the Eric. It was multiple people in the room. Okay. Multiple people in the room. We were not done with the conversation that we were having because I don't indulge in those activities. Period. So. The RA is knocking on the door, so the rooms are small, so we're like, oh, we don't know what to do. So he keeps knocking on the door, and he's like, I'm gonna just open the door. So we go hide, and I'm hiding behind like, you know, the little closets they give you. I'm hiding behind the closet like this, you know. So the RA is in the room, and he going, oh, y'all better come out. He had a little accent too. He was like, you better come out. I forgot, I can't remember the accent.
What was the accent? New York?
Like, no.
Like something?
It was something that, yeah. And we wouldn't come out, so then they called public safety. So once public safety got there, I had to get out. Because at that point, I don't play with the police. So, yeah, and they told us we was banned from Morehouse campus and we was banned from Du Bois. But that was wild. I went back to Du Bois about 2 weeks later. And then the RA who had caught us was like, oh yeah, these were the ones that were involved in the kickback incident. How's the kickback? It's not even that many people in there.
A small gathering.
It was a small
gathering.
Yes, we were talking about something that was very serious.
I believe you.